We're here today with Neil Saskatchewan of the Battlefords Agency Tribal Chiefs. Neil, if you could tell me what it feels like to be one of more than 50 groups in the province to be granted this cannabis permit.
I think, well, we're excited. It's a long process. It's an expensive process to apply for. It costed us around $200,000 to make application for it. So it's an expensive process. It's a long process. It's a transparent process, but we're excited that we were one of the few selected out of 1,400 and some applications. So we're really honored, I guess.
Sure. What does it mean to have a First Nations component in this venture?
Well, I think from a First Nations component, our proceeds aren't typical. So we're not a shareholder. We have no vested interest, no financial interest personally in these arrangements. So our licensing operations are to benefit, and the use of the proceeds from any of the profits we make from this industry are directed for housing, training and employment, economic development, education, anything that can help sustain some life for First Nations people on the reserve and give benefits. So that's how we look at it. I believe there's going to be a jurisdictional debate, and I believe there'll be a round two for First Nations people. And we're looking forward to that debate as well from all our First Nations in Saskatchewan.
Sure. So what happens next as far as where you're going to get it, where you're going to sell it, et cetera?
So we're a licensed producer. We're fortunate. We are a licensed producer we bought into a company early. So we are looking twofold. We're going to be a retail outlet up in Nipawin is where the lottery selected us for. The second piece is what we are going to be distributing or selling to the products to retail distributions of the 51 people. Just because we're a federally approved licensed producer, we will look on both sides of the market and then see if we can gain as much benefits for our group of people as we can.